Hey everyone, it's been about a month and a half now since I relaunched this ManOn2nd baseball channel, and I just want to give everybody kind of a quick update on the status of the site, the channel, and my objectives. And I want to thank everybody. I'm pleasantly surprised and happy that the channel's off to a really good start. Didn't really know what to expect. I encourage everyone, please like and subscribe. Right now, the channel, I'm having game highlights of these high school games and mixed in with some of these shorts, which I'm doing, the key plays, big pitching moment, big hitting moment, plays at the plate, that type of stuff. They're getting very good response, and we'll keep that going. The channel right now, I really kind of like this lane I'm in. I'm doing a lot of high school baseball, a lot of quality baseball is being played here in Broward County, and giving exposure to these teams and these players, and it's been a lot of fun, and it's exciting at the ballpark to talk to the parents, talk to the players and the coaches, and get a lot of feedback, and as I build this out. Just so people know, I encourage everyone each week for Scorebook Live, if you want to read my work, not just see my videos, read my work at Scorebook Live or SB Live, and each week I do a Player of the Week poll, for the top baseball players, and I try to give it as much recognition as I can. You can vote as often as you like. Go out there and give these kids the support, trying to get recognition for them. And every Wednesday, I'm doing the state of Florida's top 25 rankings, not just South Florida, the entire state. So Wednesday will be the most recent update, and that will be coming on Scorebook Live. Please check that out. Also, my podcast, very proud of that. We're growing. The ManOn2nd podcast can be heard on Real Voices of the Game Productions. You can pick that up on all your podcast platforms, Spotify, Apple, Stitcher, whatever. We don't have a YouTube. It's audio only. A couple of weeks ago, I had Jared Goodwin as a guest. Jared is a leading scout for Perfect Game. So all the players that participate in Perfect Game or want to play in Perfect Game, I encourage you guys to listen to the podcast for some really good information and insights. I also wanted to use this platform right now and this specific video to just kind of get the message out, let people know what I'm up to, what I'm doing, how this thing's going to be as I look to build programming on the channel, because I'm trying to figure out what works. The highlights are great. They're not very personal. So talking, there'll be some analysis and just some observations that I'll be making from time to time using this format. And also on this specific video, I did want to pay tribute to Stoneman Douglas, Marjorie Stoneman Douglas. They had won 59 straight games. Remarkable feat. That streak, for those who hadn't heard, came to an end last weekend on Saturday. They were up playing in the Panhandle, playing 3 games in as many days, and the third day finally got to the Douglas Eagles. They lost 5-4 to Lincoln High School out of Tallahassee, and that snapped a string of 59 straight wins, which dated back to March 22nd, 2022, when Douglas lost to Lake Worth Park Vista 4-3. The record now remains Calvary Christian Clearwater won 60 games in a row from 2017 to 18. So congratulations to Calvary Christian. Their record still holds. Also, congratulations to Douglas. I spent a lot of time with that team. A lot of respect for them, and remarkable feat. Just put that kind of in perspective. That Douglas team in 2022, they lost their opener to Taravella. Then a couple of weeks later, they lost that game on March 22nd. But since that game, they had won 22 in a row to close out the 22 season, culminated with a state and national championship. And last year, Douglas ran the table, went 29-0 against state and national champs. bringing a 51-game winning streak into the season. Could they, do it again? It was always going to be a tall task. Baseball is just such a hard game to have these sustainable winning streaks. So much could go wrong. You could run to it a hot pitcher, could have a controversial call, a bad bounce. So much could go wrong. So the fact that they extended it this long, so they went to they opened the season, as noted, 51 in a row. Won 8 in a row to start the year, including 2 wins up in the Panhandle, playing up there in that little tournament that they're playing before it all came to an end. But I just want to kind of recognize some of the players in that loss to Lincoln. Devin Fitzgerald hit 2 two-run homers that should not go unnoticed. Devin is a North Carolina State commit, one of the top players in the state of Florida. Nico Benestat, first baseman, he's got a South Florida commit. Rylan Lujo, Dayton commit. Alex Rodriguez, their fine speedy center fielder. UCF, those are some of their top position players. Pitchers, Jaden Dubanowitz, University of Florida. Gavin Gargiulo, UCF. And keep an eye on this Giovanni Rojas, a sophomore left-hander. Earlier in the year, he struck out 18 in a one-hitter. Really, really good player. And, paying a little bit of tribute. Last year was the first year I spent, working with SB Live, spending a lot of time at the high school. So those players from the 2023 team, big part of this 59-game winning streak. Christian Rodriguez, in many accounts, was the player of the year. Pitcher, first baseman. He's now at the University of Florida. Sadly, he's dealing with an arm issue. I think he had Tommy John surgery, so he's going to miss this year. But C-Rod should be back next year, and we look forward to big things from him in the future. Matt Osenfort, their first baseman, hit like 10 homers last year. He's at Vanderbilt right now. So a lot of big contributors. Now the key is going to see, baseball is all about bouncing back, and it's about kind of putting the past behind you. This team's certainly talented to, win another state title, but now, maybe the pressure's off. Maybe that works to their benefit. Don't have to worry about a winning streak. They can just kind of focus on day to day. But the schedule gets tough. I anticipate seeing them twice this week. They got St. Thomas Aquinas coming up and Archbishop McCarthy, 2 road games there. They got games against Doral Academy down the road, North Broward Prep, Westminster Christian out of Miami, one of the top teams in the country. That team awaits them as well. So it's not going to be an easy task for Stoneman Douglas to win, but certainly a talented enough team to give it another run. But again, I wanted to use this video to pay tribute to that. That's special. I got some highlights that mixed in on this video as well. As we wrap this up, again, I encourage everyone, follow my work at SB Live, listen to the podcast at Real Voices of the Game Productions, and the ManOn2nd podcast airs there. And then obviously supporting this YouTube channel as we grow it out. Again, please like, subscribe, comment. Let's hear what you want to hear and see what you want to see. We're going to grow this together, because if I can grow this right, I can expand it and really make this a formidable platform to gain a lot of exposure for baseball in general, high school baseball specifically, as we're there right now. But with that, thanks again for tuning in, and we will catch you in the next video.